Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Princess Connect redive video. Now today I'm taking a look at 4-star Tomo. We're going to showcase her in some clan battle, the brand new August clan battle that just released today. So honestly, I think taking Tomo into clan battle would be a much better showcase than the one I originally had planned, which was I was just going to take her into some main quests and against some bosses. But I feel like Tomo has much more value when you take her into the actual clan battle mode, because that's what she is famous for. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's showcase. So let's head into clan battle and see how well she performs. Alright, so this is the team that I'm going to be rocking against the boss number 1, the Wyvern boss. Right now, my team is currently on the second lap. So I'm going to bring a support Makoto, of course, because I don't want to use my Makoto yet. This is the team that I'm going to be running. So Hiyori, of course, just for extra DPS. I just recently got my Hiyori up to 5 stars. Of course, I'm bringing Tomo. Now, Tomo is going to be at a 4-star level. And then, of course, I have Summer Kokoro, as well as our Mitsuki here, who are going to just be doing some insane defensive lowering as well. So we're going to have a ton of defensive lowering, combine that with Tomo's insane DPS output, with Hiyori's insane DPS output, and we're going to be looking at some very nice damage. So let's go ahead and jump into the clash and see how well we can do. I'm just going to look at this at full auto. Let's just go ahead and see what happens. So right now, well, obviously, we're going to take a look at the end when all is said and done. I do want to see what her total damage was. But right now, Tomo is currently getting her... Honestly, she got her Union Burst up pretty quickly. So for Tomo and as well as Hiyori, so you can see Hiyori's only doing about, what, 38,000, 10,000 on there. So for Hiyori as well as Tomo, their Union Burst damage is not what you're really wanting to look at. For characters like Hiyori, you want to be taking in account to their DPS on their normal attacks. So whenever you see them like this, like, look, this is going to do 36,000. It's honestly pretty solid, but honestly, like, just seeing like 36k on a Union Burst isn't that impressive when you have like Orisa and like Suzuna, who are doing like 60,000. Kyori's doing like 60,000 as well. But honestly, that's not what you're looking at for Tomo as well as Hiyori. You're looking at their normal attacks. Their Union Burst is pretty much just extra damage, and all that does really is buff them up. If we take a look at Tomo's Union Burst, what it does is she gives herself an attack of 6,912, a physical attack buff, as well as it boosts her own action speed. So whenever you're doing all of that, that is honestly what you want to be seeing, and you want to be taking account that she's giving herself an action speed buff, which means she's going to be launching out her attacks much faster. She's also going to be providing herself a physical attack buff. The damage it does isn't really too great, but it's better than nothing. So we honestly scored over 1.2 million there, which is honestly not too bad. I would like to score a little bit higher, like maybe like 1.3 million, but I honestly will take that. And as you can see, Tomo at 4-star level out DPS a 5-star Hiyori. So you can just see how pretty crazy Tomo is. She did well over 100,000 damage than the next character. So honestly, for Tomo, I feel like bringing her and Kyori on the same team, you'd be providing yourself with a lot of DPS. But I just decided to run this variation of the team because I wanted to save my Kyori for the next battle for the boss 2. Whenever my team ends up beating it, I want to bring the Kyori Makoto comp for that next one. But as you can see, Tomo by herself absolutely carried in terms of damage, 464,000. This is a 5-star Hiyori, so keep that in mind, that she did end up out DPSing a 5-star Hiyori, which is pretty impressive. Alright, and for the next Tomo showcase run, I'm actually going to be using her on a different kind of team. This time I'm going to be bringing her alongside a Kyori. So right now, I'm only going to be running her on try runs because obviously my team has not beat up to the stages, and you only could really do 3 a day. So whenever I do showcases like this, I want to make sure that I'm not accidentally like ruining my team and like ruining this stuff. But this is the team that I'm using. This one should be good to go. Let's see. We're going to have and just run in, try our best. Let's see what happens. I'm going to let this run auto for the most part. I might come in semi in a few times here and there. But honestly, at the end of the day, I just want to see how well Kyori and Tomo go against each other. I want to see who does the more damage. I probably will be surprised. I won't be surprised if Kyori does more damage, but I feel like Tomo definitely will end up doing close. If not, well, we got a crit there for 90k from you. So honestly, it might be not close enough. But we'll see what happens. We should be able to get some nice DPS in here. Dude, we're critting left and right. Unfortunately, this is a trial run, but whatever. Whatever. We're going to keep on going. Let's just keep on going. I do want to pop this with June, so now she doesn't die. I'm going to go in auto mode a little bit. So thank God we didn't any crits. I think crits with Curie would definitely squash the total DPS that we'd be getting. So now I'm just going to let this run full auto for the next few seconds here. We just want to keep spamming Tomo's Union Burst. Obviously, Tomo is a super big priority. This is unfortunately not a recorded run, because I think right now we're going to break well into the 1.2 million range, especially since Tomo is going to be launching out her Union Burst here in like 3 seconds. As soon as she gets it, there we go. Bam, yeah, 1.16 million. So honestly, not too bad. Now, I did end up going in there and mailing a few. We did end up getting some crits in with Kiori. But as you can see, she's doing pretty comparable damage to a 5-star Kiori, which I think is honestly pretty impressive, considering, once again, she's only at 4 stars. So Kiori right now, I still think is probably one of the queens of clan battle. But Tomo at a 5-star level, I feel like would be very close to Kiori. Alright, so we're going against the Nightmare boss number 4, and I'm going to be bringing a little bit of a different team. This is going to be the boss number 4. Of course, this is the Nightmare stupid horse dude. This guy is super annoying to fight against. Obviously, this team is going to be pretty solid, I think, in my opinion, against this boss. Of course, we're bringing Tomo, Makoto, Summer Tamaki. Summer Tamaki, I feel like, is going to be super important for this boss fight because of her lower the TP of the enemy, because we're going to stop it from doing that insane amount of damage. So honestly, I feel like this could be a very good comparison of Tomo versus Summer Tamaki here. That because they're going to be both at level 107, both at the right equipment, and all that stuff. So I want to make sure, honestly, I feel like this could be a better comparison of Summer Tamaki versus Tomo. I don't know who's going to perform better there, because they both will be buffing up their action speed. They're both doing pretty good DPS. I think Tomo does less damage on her Union Burst, but she buffs up herself. Summer Tamaki is going to be doing the more damage on Union Burst, as you can see. That literally was like double of what our girl Tomo did. But Tomo's obviously not about that Union Burst damage. She's about that action, just beating them up with the fist. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we don't get too screwed and he doesn't target the wrong people. The stupid boss is very annoying. If he ends up targeting our Tomo, yeah, he did. That's not great. So now we did end up losing out on a lot of DPS with our Tomo. Our Tomo honestly might die here because she's kind of low on health. So our Tomo's probably going to end up dying, but that'll be okay. Oh, she's going to get her Union Burst in. She's going to get 1 Union Burst in. So let's see. So that's 20,000 there. So honestly, I feel like her Union Burst damage isn't too bad. It's nothing you really want to be like ashamed of, because it's decent enough to the point where it's acceptable, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and heal up our Tomo, which is honestly that's really good. So now he should be able to target our Tomo. Well, now we pop that with the Union Burst. I think he's gonna target, yeah, Tomo again. Perfect. So now we're going to be able to get a few more Union Bursts in, of course, with Curie, Summer Tamaki as well. And now, since they've been pretty much alive for the remainder of the fight, let's go ahead and see what the damage is going to be looking like here at the end. I'm very curious. I feel like Curie is going to be at number 1. I feel like, I don't even know. Between Tamaki or Tomo, I don't know who's going to do more. Let's find out. Okay, wow. So Tomo ended up doing more than Summer Tamaki there in terms of overall DPS. She did about 50,000 extra damage. So as you can see, Tomo is very good. She does a lot of damage. Obviously, Curie still takes the cake at being number 1 right now, but obviously this is still 4-star characters versus a 5-star one. I don't think it's really fair. But obviously still doing over, she did 100,000 over Tomo, which is a lot. Then Tomo did over 50,000 against the Summer Tamaki. I feel like Summer Tamaki is also a very great DPS. She gives herself action speed buff, does very good Union Burst damage. Basically, Summer Tamaki is really useful in like these certain clan battle modes against this Nightmare boss, where you want to stop him from launching out that Union Burst, so you're able to live. But very good. I'm very impressed with Tomo. Like, honestly, Tomo's been very impressive so far. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's showcase. I took her against 2 runs there in clan battle, just to show how good she can be in clan battle. Honestly, I'm very impressed with Tomo's like performance overall. I was honestly expecting her to be lower than Summer Tamaki, but I was kind of surprised when she did almost 50,000 more than Summer Tamaki. Summer Tamaki is like all known as a very solid DPS in clan battle, so very impressed with Tomo. Honestly, very impressed. So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.